So into day 8, Arica getting back from the bakery. So we now have the goods that we can get the base of the carrot machine in place, among other things. And we've been raided, so the house defenses are still holding up. Okay. Now, day 8, it is a feeding day for the adults. Let's get them fed. Ivano can get down, do the fire while they're eating and doing their thing. So Arica, she needs to sleep. Henrik still slightly sick. Guess no surprise at these temperatures, but there's not much we can do about it. We did make the decision not to upgrade this, but winter isn't going to be that much longer, so I don't think there's any point. We'll keep him on the softer meds, just for now. We can keep him on, well, we can keep using the softer meds for a few more days, and there are more at the bakery as well, so we're not going to run out. Now, he is tired. We need to get our chat out of the way. So let's get that going. Henrik fed and medded up. Yep. So I think they're finished already. So we can get Ivano playing. Now, one thing I've remembered is that we do see the 4th house member early in this scenario, which is going to mean a few things. Firstly, it's another mouth to feed, which could be a concern. Secondly, we're going to have to use resources to make a second bed, because 1 bed and 4 people is not going to be enough. You could stretch it with, because you can have Grandpa, who is this? Is that Slata? Well, okay. Okay, Slata, at least she has a slightly bigger backpack of 12. Now she's sick, yeah, so that's another med. Alright. So it means that, oh, they need to chat again. Let's do that then. Okay, she's medded up. Well, we know we need a second bed, so let's do that. Yeah, we could get the reinforced door in as well, but we're able to put 2 guards up now as well. So we could see this off, or we can delay this for quite some time. But we do need the bed, so no choice there, I don't think. So let's do that. Now, Ivano has had a couple of chats today, so you see Henrik has eaten and is medded up. He can go to sleep. Arica needs to put some wood on the fire. Now, what next? Because we just used resources on the bed. We can probably put her to sleep, actually, because she's sick. What next? We can delay this with 2 guards, because we are able to put 2 guards up now. I mean, we could have got by with 1 bed, but 2 is going to be much more convenient. We need more parts for this. Now, we've only got 3 parts at the bakery, so if we wanted to do this, we would have to go to a new location. So I'm thinking the brewery tonight, because we do have the weapon for that. Let me see, we got 110. We can't close out the day just yet, because if the fire dips here, and I need to get him on all his toys as well. Well, how are we doing on bios? If we are hungry, yeah, it's the food issue. Friend's very hungry, but there's nothing we can do about that right now. So she bonds to spirits. I'm not quite sure how that works, because I think it's just that if somebody is depressed or something, she can talk them up in mood. So that could be handy in a pinch. So has he done all his toys? No, he hasn't done that one. Oh well, not much more we can do. Alright, this is dropped, so hopefully this is the last piece of wood needed anyway, and let's end the day there. 7 degrees, it stayed there, okay. Now, we've been seeing that 1 guard is enough. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna have her guard actually have him sleep with the child. This is where we could have done with just 1 bed, because we only need 1 bed for these 2. So I think we could have done it, but it would have been a bit tight. Well, no, she's going to scavenge, of course. She's got the backpack of 12s. Need to rethink this. That means Arica's guarding. They are sleeping. She's scavenging. Now, we can go to the Shell Brewery because we do have the weaponry that we can save the girl there and get a morale bump. Just need 1 bullet. So let's do that. So let's just head over to where we have to do the saving. Let's take this on the way because we are going to be using this pile here just to put everything into. Take what we can. Alright, let's arm up. Pistol. So girl runs up to us in need of saving. We are armed. Guys behind her. We just have to shoot one of them. And then they bugger off. That's the end of that. So now we can just dig through. Well, it's just... So girl's now saved. Let's just dump everything off and dig through here. The dig now done, so let's just look at what we need to do. So firstly we got some piles down here. I'll do the run around off camera. So we got 3 there. We had 2 there, 1 there. There's nothing out there. So here's a lockpick requirement. So we would have to come back with a lockpick, but also to dig through here. But from what I remember, there's not a lot of value behind that dig there. And then there were a couple of piles over here, up top. I'm just going to run around and see if I can get everything in one place, namely here, and be back when I'm done. 3:30 a.m., just getting back with the final drop-off, a single teddy bear. Let's have a look at what we got. So we got 1 can of food, 2 meat, no carrots. Some cigarette materials. So I'm not sure. We still haven't done the lockpick requirement up here yet, or the dig. So we don't know what we would find behind there yet. But we're thinking about a second rat trap, and for that we would need 4 of those. Again, we could hope for more. We've got a full stack of gun parts, which we would need for saw blades. We don't have any right now. Almost 3 stacks of water, that could be important. Don't have a full stack of those yet, but I think we will end up with a full stack once we go behind that lockpick requirement. I'm not going to take the gun back just for now. Well, I guess we may as well, yeah. We have to take it back at some point. So I'm going to go with 3 of these, because we did need some components, but we did have quite a big need for wood. So let's go there and see what we can do with that tomorrow. Alright, go there. Into day 9, it's later getting back from the brewery. Night was calm, so nobody had any sicknesses. No, we're good. Alright. Well, we're always going to have at least 2 people tired, so first things first, we're always going to have to... She was guarding, wasn't she? The first things first is always put 2 people to bed. Now, Henrik needs to get down and stoke the fire. Oh, this is delivered as well. Ivano, he can get down for his chat. Actually, let's just pick this up first so we can get it reseated. The sooner we reseat it, the sooner it's going to deliver again. So we still got some fertilizer. Okay, we could teach him to do it because he's not allowed to refill this, but it would take a little bit longer. Let's hit that chat box and get them going. Okay. Now it's a non-feeding day, but we do have some bio updates. Let's just check here. And that's his story, so that doesn't relate to what we've done or any of our actions. Day 8, Slatter was very brave and fought some bullies. So that was basically just recognizing her heroics in the brewery last night. Slatter's one brave woman, so that's a ditto. She doesn't have an update. We don't stand up to bullies, who will? So, general positive sentiment based on what she did there. So they are still talking. Or playing, as it says. And we have the kids. Now they are going to ask for food. Specifically, they're going to ask for 2 cans, and we only have 1. Okay, so they have finished. So let's just go. So all we can do here is say maybe later. Because we don't have what they want. Are they still going here, or what's going on? Alright. You can top the fire up. Yeah, this is a shame, because if we had a different caller who was going to ask us to leave the house or something, that would have given us a morale bump, which would have been nice. As it is, all we can say with these guys is maybe later. Yeah, they need 2 cans. We've only got 1, so we're going to have to go maybe later on that. Meantime, let's get him playing. He's still sad. He's a tough nut to crack. And the others are now waking up. Henrik does not need to sleep. So let's just have a look at what we want to do. So we could get the reinforced door in. So I guess the issue there, and that's something we can leave till later, because we've got the capacity to leave 2 guards now. And we've been doing okay with 1 guard. So with 2 guards, we can go longer or delay that further, so that's okay. So we could put this in. Or a second rat trap. That's going to use up all of our parts, though. And if we remembered, we needed a lockpick at the brewery if we go back there. So, or we can do that. So we got to choose one of the 3. I don't think it really matters. The thing is, this one starts to deliver immediately. But we won't be able to make our lockpick because we're going to need a part to make the lockpick if we go back to the brewery. So, we can't make saw blades. Just thinking if we go to the small apartment building, because we're going to also have to be thinking about food on day 11. Now, we have to make a cooker, which is going to soak up some of our resources. But if we get cans, and we get at least 1 full stack of cans at the small apartment building, but we may not be able to find them all on the first visit. So if we want it by day 11, that means we go to the small apartment building tonight, where we will, by the way, need a lockpick. So let's do that. Let's go to the small apartment building. It's a combat one, but they are going to have at least 1 full stack of cans, which is going to see us good for day 11 without having to spend resources on the cooker. There is a saw blade requirement there, but I think we're going to find the gun parts such that we can do that on a subsequent visit, because it's going to take about 2 days to get everything consolidated there anyway. Meantime, let's just top that up. He needs to go on his second toy. See if we can get him unsad by the time he gets to his third one up here. So I think that's it. Nothing left to do today other than I'm going to wait till he finishes on this toy, and then I'm going to get him on the third one, see if we can get rid of his sadness, and then I'll see you tonight. We have some new locations. Airport, that's a really good one. City Hospital, not so great. Or not so beneficial. Music Club, I haven't been there for a long, long time. We've got the port. We can get the diamonds for the port exit. But we were going to go to the small apartment building for the food, so let's get that going. Now, we can have 2 guards, and we've got the sleeping capacity that there's no reason not to put up 2 guards. So let's do that. He can sleep in the bed. Now, as far as preparation, she's going into combat, so she needs the weapon. And there is a lockpick requirement there, so let's take that and go. Alright, you're always in this position where you've got this guy here who's started moving already, and you've got a guy here. Let's look through the door here. So you've got to wait for him to move, and he always paths into here. So there's 3 guys. There's also a guy up here, so he doesn't turn around, so we can do this. So this guy's here. We can run up to there. He hears us. Now he will come down. The only question is which way. He comes this way. Sometimes he opens the door, looks out, and then closes the door, in which case we have to do a little jig. This time he came all the way. We got him. So this guy's in there. He's asleep. That's not an issue. And we've got this guy up top here. We just need to figure out where he is right now. That's a rat up there. He's actually here. This guy's there. So he can't hear us here. I'm not sure if this guy can though. No, he can't hear us there. So we have to wait till he moves. Alright, let's get some scavenging in while we're waiting for him. Oh, he's just moved, okay. Alright, now he's heard us, and he will come down. Yeah, we can get him there. Alright, that's 2 down. Now this guy is either going to be here or here, and he can't hear us there. So it means that we have to go over the top. Because he's not going to move from there. We come over here, down here, and then we can alert him to our presence there. So this is where, for example, Arica wouldn't work for us, because we wouldn't be able to do this with Arica. He doesn't hear us and block this door. I think he's in bed there or something. And there's our lockpick requirement. So now we can get above him, and that alerts him that somebody's up here, and he will now come up. He'll come back. Okay, bandits down. I can't remember if we get a morale bump for this or not. We don't get a morale hit. But anyway, let's because they will despawn if we don't loot them now. So a gun and bullets. Gonna make a pile here. And then just drop everything into there. We could actually use the hatchet here to carve up some wood, but we don't necessarily need to. Because we're going to be out of winter soon. It's getting on. night 9. Winter's only going to be for a few more days. So the only important thing here is making sure that we got full pockets to go back with, ideally components and wood. But just happen to know where the food is, which is up here. I think it's this one in the fridge, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, that's what we were looking for. All right. And in a perfect world, we would find a full stack of gun parts as well. I don't know how many that is, whether that's a full stack or not. Yeah, we got a full stack. Good. So now we can make the saw blades that we need, because we're gonna have, there is a saw blade requirement up here. Actually, I'm gonna just do this thing first. Got 250. I think we can do this and then one quick trip upstairs and then we're done. Alright, bunch of bullets and stuff. Okay. Yeah, so here's the saw blade requirement. There is another saw blade requirement down here, but there's rarely, if anything, of value behind there. I'm not going to bother with that one, only this one. So 4 o'clock, I think this is going to be our last pile, then we're going to decide what to take and get out of here. That's the wrong way around. Yeah, that's good. The 420, we're good. Not that far to the exit. Alright, so what do we want to take? Firstly, 1 stack of food. So that's going to see us good for day 11. I'm going to leave this here just to consider whether we want to start breaking up any furniture or not. I can't think if we really want to be doing that. We've got weapons at home, so that's not an issue. Now, we do want this to make the saw blades. We're going to take that because there's always a need for that gun. So that means that both people in the house are now armed with guns. We did need parts, didn't we? There's 2 full stacks. And let's just fill up with components. Alright, let's go there. I'm going to end the episode there. I don't think forgetting to loot that guy downstairs is an issue, because that would have given us a gun that we probably don't need in the house and we wouldn't have taken back anyway. Plus some bullets. Yeah, could have been useful, but we may have left them behind if we didn't have a full stack anyway. I think the bigger issue was not feeding Ivano, because we're already dealing with morale issues with him, so now he's going to get very hungry and it's going to get worse. So I think that was the much bigger issue in that episode. Oh, I'm going to end it there, and I'll be back for the next one where we'll take it up from the start of day 10. So thanks for watching that one. Bye.